The Microsoft Equation Editor is a component of Microsoft Office. Providing you have installed the Equation Editor as part of Office, you can use it to insert equations into a Word document, into a PowerPoint presentation, or indeed into any Windows program that supports OLE, object linking, and embedding. To insert an equation into a Word document, you go to the Insert menu and select Object. In the Object Type drop-down box, you choose Microsoft Equation 3.0 and then click OK. Now, depending upon how you have Word configured to interact with the Equation Editor, one of two things will happen. First, you may see a box with a shaded border appear in your document at the point where you wish to insert the equation, with the cursor flashing inside it. Also on your screen, you will see the equation window with the symbol palettes and the template palettes. We'll be talking more about these palettes in a few minutes. To insert an equation in this fashion, you simply type the equation, and when you are done, you click the cursor outside the box, and the box disappears and the equation has been inserted into your document. This is referred to as in-place equation editing. The second possibility is that you will see the Equation Editor window open. The Equation Editor window contains menus that you're familiar with seeing in other applications, including a help menu which has information on how to use the Equation Editor. At some point, you should browse through this information to learn a little more about editing equations. The symbol palettes and the template palettes are also there, as is the cursor where you can type your equation. To use the Equation Editor window, you type your equation, and when you have finished, you select Exit and Return to Document, which inserts the equation into your document and closes the Equation Editor window, or you can pick Update, which inserts the equation into your document, but leaves the Equation Editor running. Right now, we will select Exit and Return to Document. This is the second way in which you may see equation editing appearing on your system. Some people prefer in-place editing, but many people prefer to have the window open, particularly when they are creating larger equations. You can configure Word to default to either in-place editing or to opening in a window equation editing. We will see how to do this later on in this tutorial. Let us look at how we go about entering an equation. Any character from the keyboard can be entered from the keyboard into the equation window, such as x equals y plus t. Parentheses and brackets can also be typed from the keyboard, but keep in mind that keyboard parentheses and brackets are of fixed size. They will not grow in the equation, as you sometimes need parentheses and brackets to grow. We will see other ways of entering these types of parentheses and brackets. If we wish to enter characters that do not appear on the keyboard, we have a variety of symbol palettes to choose from. The symbol palettes appear across the top of the Equation Editor window, and each palette contains a collection of related symbols. Generally speaking, the 3 or 4 symbols that appear on the button for the palette give some indication of what may be inside that symbol palette. For example, the second last symbol palette contains Greek characters, lowercase, as the tooltip shows us when we point to that button. Similarly, the rightmost button points to the uppercase Greek character palette. If we wish to see all of the characters or the symbols in a palette, we simply click the button and the characters are displayed. If we wish to select one of those symbols, we simply highlight it with our mouse and release the mouse button, and that symbol then appears in our document, in our equation. Beneath the symbol palettes are the template palettes. Suppose we wish to put a summation sign into our equation. We would select the summation templates and choose the format of the summation we wanted. If we want a summation with a lower limit and an upper limit, we would pick this one. We click and that summation sign appears in our document. We can enter information into the three placeholder spots. If I type in this placeholder and then press the tab key, the cursor bounces to the lower limit on the summation. I type the information that should go in there, press the tab key, and the cursor moves to the upper limit of the summation. I can either enter information there from the keyboard, or I could choose a symbol from a symbol palette. I can move my cursor around in this template by pressing the tab key or the shift tab key to go in the other direction. There are other template palettes we can choose from. The fence templates let us pick parentheses, braces, brackets, and these are the types of symbols that will grow as required by the equation. Next is the fraction and radical template that contains formats for different radicals and for fractions. Then the superscript and subscript template, the summation template, which we've already seen, the integral template, which contains a variety of templates for integrals, the underbar and overbar template, the labeled arrow template, the product and set theory template, and the matrix template, which lets us enter matrices in a variety of formats. When you have finished entering the equation, you can have it appear in your document by selecting Exit and Return to Document from the File menu. The equation now appears in your document.